Hi guys, I'm back again. We've had some fantastic weather. I did a spot of shopping and I saw loads of maxi skirts, but I'm only 4'11", so I thought actually I'm going to try and make one myself. They're so simple. I've made one already and I'll show you it at the end of the clip. I'll show you what you needed. What I've got is some material here. I only bought a metre because the lady in the shop said I only need a metre because she did my measurements. How I've measured what I need is I've measured from my waist to the floor, and I want mine pretty much touching the floor. I'm going to wear mine with flats, and it was 91 centimetres. So what I've done is, this is a lot more than that. So what I'm going to do is allow 4 inches for my waistband, because I've got elastic which is 1.5 inches, so it's going to be rolled over. So I'll show you that in a moment. And I'm not going to cut much off the end, so I'll do that at the end. So to measure your waistband, what you'll need, what I did was I just measured it around my waist, and I gave it a bit of a pull because you want it quite comfortable, and I've cut the exact length that I needed. So now I bend it in half. I'm going to cut the fabric to what we need. Waistband just a bit bigger, so I'm going to leave 1 inch on each end, so 1 inch there and 1 inch on that side. Then I'm going to use my measuring tape as my cutter guide, and I'm going to put it 1 inch away from the elastic, and then I'm just going to place it diagonally down the length of the material, just so I've got a guide as to where I'm going to cut it. If you want it wider, then you just do a more diagonal slant, and if you want it a bit narrower, then you just adjust it. If you want it straighter, then you do it obviously straight down. And then I'm just going to cut the material. With this is a jersey fabric, so you don't have to cut it perfectly. It's going to be sewn anyway, and it hangs very well. I forgot to say, I've got the material the wrong size, so you obviously stitch it on the wrong side and then turn it the right way. And now I'm just going to pin all the way down, and then I'm going to sew it. I'm going to sew it on the sewing machine. I'm just going to use a regular running stitch. So we've sewn our skirt all the way along down the side, and now we're going to do the waistband. So for this, it's very simple. All we're going to do is turn the material over, probably about 1.5 centimetres over the actual elastic, and then we'll fold it again, so it's got a neat edge, and we'll literally just stitch there all the way around. What we'll do is we'll sew the whole of the skirt first, allowing space for the elastic, and then we'll leave a 2-inch gap for us to insert the elastic, join the elastic and stitch. Okay, so now the waistband has been sewn, I've left my 2-inch gap. I'm now going to thread the elastic through. So I'm using the safety pin, and I'm just going to pin it just to hold it, and then I'm going to start threading it through. Just make sure you keep hold of the end, but it generally it's quite difficult for it to just pull through, because as you can see I have to feed it through and then pull the end. So you do that all the way round until you've got your bits at the end. Both ends at the opening. So now I'm just going to feed the fabric a bit better onto the elastic, and just making sure it's straight, and not twisted. So we've got our two ends, so what I'm going to do now is just sew those two together. So I'll obviously take the pin out and just sew. With the sewing machine, I'm just going to do some running stitches along there. And then once I've done that, I'll pull the elastic through so it's nice and straight, and then I'll just sew the edge. Okay, so now we've done our waistband. It's obviously one side, but just to show you how it's all, how it should look. So now we're going to do the hem. And this is done a similar way, but obviously you don't leave space for the elastic. So what we're just going to do is fold it over once, quite small, and again. It's best to keep this quite narrow, because otherwise it'll be too bulky at the end of the skirt and it won't flow as well. So just keep it really small. And there you go. So I'll do that, and then it's pretty much finished. Okay, so now we have it. It's all finished. I've done the hem and I've done the waistband. I'm going to put it up so you can see what it looks like and a few style ideas, along with another one that I've also made as well. And it cost a fraction of the price that you'd get it in the shop. So hope you like it. Give me the thumbs up and subscribe.